Asia, truly Asia.
Guys, Jackie M, how you doing? Welcome to Masters of Malaysian Cuisine, our week of live cooking demos, and yay! We have today we are doing again the whole theme for the theme for the whole week is seafood, and strangely enough, we've got vegan chef Dave. He's going to make a seafood dish using vegan ingredients, right? So we've got the amazing chef Dave, and also we have the Food Institute of Malaysia, and I'm just going to play a little clip from FIM just so you guys know who they are, and we'll come back and talk about it in a second. Okay, we'll do the formal introductions in a second. Okay, let's do it. All right, guys, great to have you all. My name is Jackie M, and I'm one of the Masters of Malaysian Cuisine chefs. And again, today we are with Chef Dave. This is session 4. Chef Dave is going to be cooking as an unseafood otak-otak, right? And also we have in cook-along format a chef instructor, Hazim from the Food Institute of Malaysia. Welcome, guys.
Hi, Jackie. Hi, everyone.
Good to have you. All right, guys, just a little bit of housekeeping. Again, make sure you say hello and tell us where you're watching from. Do hashtag live. Let us know you're watching live, or hashtag replay if you're watching a replay of this. And again, hit us up with any questions in the comments, and I will make sure to ask Chef Dave and Chef Hazim during the proceedings. But also, don't forget, if you want this recipe and all our recipes, make sure you sign up at malaysianchefs.com/join today. And I'm going to leave you guys alone, and I'll come back a little bit later with some of the questions from the audience. And again, guys, say hello. Let us know where you're watching from, okay? Thank you, Dave.
Hi.
Take it away.
Okay. Right.
Okay. Hi, Azim and your student. But before we start, let me introduce myself. I'm Vegan Chef Dave from Malaysia. So my mission is to veganize all the Malaysian food so that, you know, the people out there and people who appreciate vegan food, as well as the vegan outs of Malaysia, able to experience the taste and flavors of Malaysia. So that's the whole mission and aim is all about. And I'm really glad that FIM is with us today to join us and also to experience this wonderful, I think, first time in history, someone is like, you know, sharing with them a vegan recipe. And, you know, so it's really an exciting and touching moment for me. And yeah, so before wasting time, and before we start, I think maybe Chef Hazim can share with me a bit about you and as well as introduce your students so we get to know each other better before we start really cooking.
Okay, all right. So we start from here. This is Zaha, my student.
Okay.
Right? And then this is
Zaha.
Aiman. Okay. Right. This is Atira.
Atira.
Okay. Yeah, all right. So my name is Muhammad Hazim bin Khalid. Okay, you can just call me Chef Hazim. Right, I've been at FIM about 2 years. Right.
Okay.
And now currently I'm as a chef lecturer.
Okay. Okay,
right.
cool. Okay, so it's Zaha, Aiman, and Atira, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool. So are you guys ready to start the show today with vegan otak-otak, or we call it unseafood otak-otak? Ready?
Are you guys ready?
Okay,
Yeah,
so
we're
I
ready.
can see the gesture that you guys are really ready. Okay, let's move on. So I'm going to
Alright,
introduce
so
the ingredients first before we go on the cooking
okay,
part.
alright.
Okay. Mm.
Chef Dave, do you there?
Okay, coming.
Okay, right. Okay,
Technical issue
I
as
thought I lost
always.
you.
So you guys can see me now?
Yep,
Can
I
see
can
the
see your
ingredients?
ingredient. Yeah,
Okay, cool. So I'll start the show now, introducing all the ingredients that we need to make this
alright.
unseafood otak-otak. So first of all, the main ingredient. So for
Okay.
normally we use fish paste, right? But today I'm going to use Omni Meat. So Omni Meat
Alright.
is a new product in the vegan world where it's look like a
Okay.
minced meat. So it comes in a packaging like this. So
Mhm.
yeah, so it comes in a packaging like this. Is a we
Okay,
call
I
this
see.
Omni Meat. Yeah, so it's actually halal and it's made from soybean actually. So it's unlike
Okay.
the normal, mock meats that Chinese
Mhm.
vegetarian normally
Yeah,
eat,
of course.
which are
Mhm.
made with a lot of flour and a lot of MSG and all that. But this is quite
Yeah,
different. This is without MSG, without garlic onion, and
right.
it's vegan and non-GMO, and it's considered quite healthy. It's made from like
Okay.
soybean and barley and etc. So I'm using this,
Yeah.
but people out there,
Mhm.
maybe you are curious, you are from different part of the world. So what am I going
Yeah,
to
of
use
course.
if I couldn't get Omni meat, right? There are a lot of
Yeah.
alternative you can use. Example like
Mhm.
tofu, normal
Mhm.
hard bean curd. You can use that. Just
Yeah.
crumble it and squeeze out all the water from the tofu
Okay.
with a cheesecloth or
Right.
something. Then you can use that, or even like what FIM today have prepared soybean, right? If I'm not
Yeah.
mistaken, Hazim.
Actually,
Yeah,
we have prepared
soybean.
soybean base, plant
Okay,
base. Okay.
so
To
okay,
replace the meat. Yeah.
yeah, okay. Or else we can even use different types of mushroom and whichever
Yeah.
actually works. It doesn't has to be omni meat
Mhm.
or doesn't have to be tofu. So it can be very
Yeah.
versatile to replace the fish paste. So the rest of the
Yeah.
ingredient is quite similar with what normal otak-otak would have. So let us
Correct.
see. Um, I have about 4 shallots here, about 75 to 80 gram,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Same
have
here.
about four
Okay.
cloves of garlic,
All
and
right.
I have this turmeric about 4 cm or about like 2 to 3
Okay.
inches, and then I
All
have
right.
one whole big onion, red onion, so about nearly to
Okay.
100 gram, and I have lemongrass about 2 stalk. And normally lemongrass I
Okay.
just use the bottom part, roughly
Oh,
about
I
three
see. Okay.
inches,
All right.
just like a finger long. So just
All
I
right.
use the
Okay.
white part, and
Mm-hmm.
then I have this Kashmiri chili. I use about 2 or 3. It just only give
Mm-hmm.
you a beautiful color, but it's
Yep.
not spicy. But as well as
Mm-hmm.
I like to always mix about 2 to 3 dried chili that give the spiciness. Actually, you can add more
Yeah.
chili if you really want it to be really spicy. And
Mm-hmm.
also makrut lime leaf,
Yeah.
or people call this in the past
I feel like.
kaffir lime leaf. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I use
Mm-hmm.
about 8 pieces. So the lime leaf as well, you have to remove the stem
Mm-hmm.
before you grind them into a paste. So
Yeah,
we
of course.
doesn't
Yeah.
want the middle, the stem to be hard and fibrous, right?
Mm.
So we want to remove that part. So basically, all these ingredient except the chili and the calamansi, all these
Mm-hmm.
ingredient, what we're going to do, we're going to cut them into small pieces and we grind them into a paste.
All
But
right. So my
before
channel
we
will
move,
follow you.
yeah. So,
Okay.
but
Mm-hmm.
the things about this dried chili, because what we're
Okay.
going to do later, the otak-otak just going to steam about 10 to 15 minutes. So I don't want the
Okay.
chili to be, you can taste the chili is not cooked. So normally what I
Mm-hmm.
do, I cut these chilies into slicing like this. I cut
Right.
so that I can remove all the seeds inside. I cut like this so that I can
Okay.
remove all the seed inside. and then I boil them in the hot water for about 15 minutes. I let it boil until the chili really expand, and then I grind them. So all these ingredients, I will just cut into small pieces after peeling them and remove all the skins, and then put in a grinder and grind them to get into a paste like this. So
okay, I see. So we actually
you
have the
guys done
paste
the
right now.
paste?
Yeah.
Okay,
see?
show me how. Okay, amazing. There's
Because
no much
you
water.
use the
The goal is
Kashmiri chilies, right? So we don't have it. So we just
Okay.
substitute with just a normal chili powder.
Okay, good. Amazing.
Yeah.
Chili powder is a good move.
Okay.
So it gives you the beautiful color. So
Yep, that's right.
these are the main ingredient for the paste. So the meat is ready, the paste is ready, and of course we need banana leaves.
Yeah,
and
of course,
then
we have it here.
we need something for garnishing later. So I have turmeric leaf here for garnishing, as well as calamansi, and then some red chili or green chili just for garnishing purpose. And then we need to have some seasoning. You can use salt.
We have a salt.
And then brown sugar, about 1 tablespoon. And then coconut milk. I use Kara because one of the brand that I really love the most. But I think any brand will do.
Also.
Okay, so I'm not sure the people watching from different part of the world, I'm not sure whether your country you can get this Kara brand. If I'm not mistaken, this is a product of Indonesia. So cheers if anybody watching from Indonesia. And here we have rice flour. So about 1.5 tablespoon.
Rice flour.
Yeah, and some tapioca flour. So about 1 tablespoon. The reason why we use this rice flour and tapioca flour is to bind them
for the binding
together.
agent, right? Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I think that's about all the ingredients that we need. But if let's say you feel like, oh, I doesn't want to use the rice flour or the tapioca starch, actually you can use vegan egg. So vegan egg come in a powder form. So this is how it's look. Maybe it's something new for the people out there, but for vegans, we are quite familiar with this product. So vegan egg made from chickpea flour actually. So it's a chickpea flour. So it works the same same things as a binding agent for your otak-otak. So are you guys ready to make the otak-otak now?
Are you guys ready? Okay. Yeah, ready.
Okay. Amazing. So what we're going to do now is we're going to bind all these ingredients. So we're going to put this meat into a bowl first, transfer the meat or transfer your paste or tofu or whatever it is. And then we're going to add in this amazing paste that we have made earlier. So we want to scoop all that out. We don't want to waste even a little. Because and try not to add much water when grind this. Actually, in fact, I use 0 water for this. I just use the dry blender to grind them without water. So it will be much better if without water. Okay. So we're going to put them. Are you guys able to follow?
Yep. They are
okay,
good. You.
Cool. Yeah. So just grind all, just bind all these together first. Yeah. Okay, amazing. Good job, Atira, bukan Adira. Atira, Aiman, Zaha, and yeah, amazing. Just mix all these together. Now we're going to do the most important part is where we're going to add the coconut milk. Okay, looks good. Just mix a bit more. Make sure it's mixed evenly. Okay. So done. So what we're going to do now is we're going to add about 200 ml of coconut milk. So I'm going to just add about 200 ml of this coconut cream. It's quite thick, the Kara brand. So we're going to add this in the paste that we have made earlier.
Kara.
Okay.
Just put a little bit. Not too much. Not all.
Okay.
So not all. Put a little bit. Okay. Then.
Okay. Just mix well first. so that it really binds well.
Yep,
Okay.
that's right.
You can see the color is really nice, beautiful red, orangey color. Okay,
for sure.
wangi pun dah start wangi. It's already start good lime leaves and the lemongrass and all that.
The ingredients are
fragrance,
bound together and the flavor will come out after we steam it, right, chef?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So now what we're going to do, we're going to add this rice flour.
Okay, you can put
as
the
well
rice
as
flour.
this cornstarch.
Okay, put a little bit only.
It's
Rice
brown
flour.
sugar. And then we adjust the seasoning. So I'm going to put about 1 teaspoon. This is actually half teaspoon, the teaspoon I use. So I have added 1.
Right.
So I'm going to add about 2 teaspoon of salt and then mix all this well.
So basically the salt will enhance all the flavor that we put inside the ingredients.
Yes,
If
exactly.
we don't have
Like
any salt, actually the food is tasteless and the taste will be dull, right, chef?
Yeah, exactly. And if you realize, I don't use any other seasonings. So the only seasoning is salt, because the reason is when we look at all the ingredient we use, right, all are fresh ingredient like turmeric, shallots, onion,
And
garlic.
also we want to keep the otak-otak healthier. We just put
it's out.
only, right?
Exactly. And one more thing is we want to
any MSG or something that preservative that will be,
exactly. I don't use that, but some of the cooking I still use. But for this, I feel we not really need that, because all the fresh ingredient already do the magical work later. Will do the magical work, so we doesn't have to depend on all that things. So salt is more than enough, as well as a bit of the brown sugar. Okay, now mixed well.
Okay, is it done?
Okay,
you guys, is it done?
So it's done. So it's perfectly done. Now it's the time for prepare the banana leaf to wrap it. Okay.
You can take the banana
So
leaf.
before we prepare the banana leaf, what we can do, we just on the steamer first. So we put some water and just turn on the steamer. So let it start hot first before we really move into steaming part. Okay.
Your steamer look so classic, chef.
Yeah, my steamer is very authentic Chinese style. Just use wok and one tray.
We are using a steamer right here.
Yeah. So once the steamer is done, now what we are looking into is we want to toast this banana leaf on fire so that it loosen up, so it doesn't very hard. But before that, you can see this is how big my banana leaf is. So it's basically about 12 inches. 12 inches. And then what I'm going to do, I'm going to cut off the fiber at this part, because it's very hard. I don't want it to be hard when I want to fold the otak-otak. So I take off this part. I don't need that. So do you guys prepare the banana leaf? Can I see?
Yeah.
Okay. It's okay. It's quite lag actually. I cannot see from my side. So, but you guys can hear me, right? And can follow me?
I can hear you clearly. Yeah,
okay.
I just follow you.
Okay, sure, no problem in that case. It's just that I couldn't really see you guys, but it's okay. Now I'm just going to on the fire, just like that, and then I'm going to. In Malay, we call this sanggai, right?
Yeah.
Or what's the best word for this? Is that sanggai? Oh, salai, sorry.
No, salai.
It's not sanggai. So we're just going to put the banana leaf on the fire. So you can see the magical things work. The color will change. So once the color change to darker color, then it's actually basically done. So we're going to do that for all the banana leaf. I have prepared about 4 pieces. So just going to do
each
that.
of our students will have and we'll do the fold of otak-otak.
Okay.
Right. So guys,
So,
you can fold.
you guys already done this process?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, good. So you guys are already ahead of me. So just
Yeah.
give me a few seconds. So then we can start to fold our otah-otah. So today's recipe is quite straightforward and easy, something
Yeah.
that we have been eating. But another things about this otah-otah, if we realize, it's actually different state, they do otah-otah differently.
Yeah, of course.
I'm from
Actually,
Johor,
otak-otak,
so the Johor otah-otah at Muar, right, is very famous.
right.
And normally
Muar,
they use
Johor Bahru,
coconut
and
leaf.
all over the Johor. Yeah, of course.
Oh, okay, cool.
Ah.
So normally we use coconut leaf. We don't use banana leaf.
Yeah.
Unlike in Penang and the northern
Coconut leaf.
side, we use banana leaf or daun kado and all sort of things.
Yeah.
And then I'm going
That's
to heat up my pan because I will do two methods. One is steaming. One is
Right, and then
using the
another one
pan
is
to
grilling,
grill
right?
them. Yeah.
Okay, so
Okay,
I just follow
so
you. I make two meters also.
okay, cool. So now we're going to fold. So we put the banana leaf here, and then we take the fish paste that we already done, the otak-otak. So what we're going to do, take about a spoon, just roughly maybe about half cup. So just agak-agak lah. This one I cannot tell you how much.
Agak-agak. It's like a Gordon Ramsay with Auntie Aini agak-agak.
So we just put it here, and then we're going to just fold this. So just going to fold this. There's no any rocket science behind this, how to fold. Just fold as you like. Okay, so
actually it's like our kuih Melayu.
Yeah,
lepat pisang.
exactly.
Yeah,
So
it's like a lepat
just
pisang.
going to, so according to the shape that you want and the size you want, you're just going to fold this and turn this around, and it's already done. So I'm going to do about 2 of these for steaming, and maybe another 2 for the grilling.
Okay, alright, chef. So actually also not in Johor, we can also find it at Selangor, Perak, Pulau Pinang. Actually all over the Malaysia, right? So basically if we go to restaurant or gerai makan, right? They put otak-otak or sata at our table to eat. If you don't want, you just leave it. If you want to eat, you just take it and then you just tell the seller how much do you eat.
Right? Exactly. Nowadays is that is one of the way of doing it lah. So once I fold it, I fold 2 for the steaming. So I'm going to just put this here in the wok or my steamer, and then just going to close it. That's it. That's how simple it is. So just let it steam slowly. Meantime, I'm going to fold another 2.
So my student also will put the otak-otak inside the steamer.
Yeah, that's cool.
Right.
So I'm going to continue doing the otak-otak for the grilling one. So
I will close the steamer and then start the countdown. 15 minutes, right, chef?
Yeah.
Right.
So for grilling, I'm not making it too big. Just fold it as a smaller one. So just keep aside. So
my pan is hot. I'll put the otak-otak. Right. You can put inside the griller.
And for the griller, actually, for the pan that I'm using, I'm going to put some aluminum foil because I don't want to burn the banana leaf. Actually, it's good that it can burn a bit, but I don't think so it can sustain the hot. So I will use this aluminum foil as to help me to secure it.
Yep, of course. Sure.
Yeah. So it's the same, just for just a smaller feet. It's something like the lengat pisang that we make kuih. Something like that. Okay, amazing.
All right. So Aiman,
so I have
take care of it,
2.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm going to fold this with the aluminium foil.
Okay. Sorry.
Okay, cool. So once it's full with aluminium foil, we can keep aside and put both together.
Okay.
Okay, so it's done perfectly. So we're just going to put this on a pan and let it cook. We doesn't have to worry it will burn because it's already full with the aluminium foil. So meantime, what we can do is prepare some garnishing for the later. Once it's done, we can garnish our otak-otak with some garnishing. We want to make it like a restaurant quality. Yeah. So we want to make it a bit fancy. So what we can do, we just take this turmeric leaf, already wash them, and take off the stem in the middle. We doesn't need them. So maybe we just need a little bit of it, just half is more than enough. Just cut into two. And then I'm going to just roll this like how we normally, cut these herbs and things like even like Western herbs. So just roll this. And then I'm just going to thinly slice them.
Okay.
This one, the reason why I don't put into my otak-otak because I don't want this turmeric leaf to fight with the macro lime leaf. So I let the flavor to be strong on the lemongrass and the lime leaf. And on top, after steaming, while the otak-otak is hot, just put on top, so the flavors will be just amazing.
Yeah, the smell, the flavor, the aroma.
Just like how we do the rendang, right? When it's finished of cooking, then we just put on top.
Slice of turmeric leaf inside the rendang or on top of the rendang. Yeah, at last, the garnishing. So basically, garnishing need to be suitable with the dish, right, chef? We do not simply put the garnishing if the things that not combined together with the food or dish.
Okay, looks like Dave's a little bit frozen up at the moment, but in the meantime, maybe I'll just hopefully he'll unfreeze in a second.
Just keep doing the garnishing now, right?
Cool.
So,
Chef Hazim, I wanted to ask you about the students at your college. How many students do you have?
Okay, for now, in next month, September intake, about for semester one, about 200 plus will start the new semester, right? Semester one, and the total number for student at FIM actually reached about 900 students.
Wow. Okay. Do they all do the same? Do they all study the same curriculum, or do they get to pick what courses they want to do?
Food Institute of Malaysia have you can see at the banner inside Diploma Pengurusan Perhotelan, hotel management, culinary arts, right? Food service, pastry and bakery, right? And then food service lah, food tourism.
Right. Sure. Very cool. Yeah. Okay. But it looks like Dave is back. So let me remove myself again.
Dave, how are you?
My phone overheat because the kitchen is quite hot today. So So anyway, the turmeric leaf was already done. So I'm going to prepare some chili.
So your garnishing is done.
I got a nice red chili. But very unique, this chili comes with green and red color. I just saw this yesterday in the market and I was like, oh, this is cool, nice for garnishing. So I'm just going to cut this just thinly slice for just garnishing purpose. So you can just cut any way you like. Actually, there's no any particular on this, as long as it's really thinly sliced so that it looks nice, not a big chunk
So
there.
look like
So
Atira already done the chili.
okay, good. Okay, nice.
All right. So Zaha,
So
you done your chili, your garnishing? Okay. Can you show
done.
the camera?
Okay, good. Wow, you guys really go another level. That shows that you guys are culinary students. So and then
Sulaiman,
we just
what is
prepare
yours?
some
Right.
this calamansi or
Yeah.
limau kasturi, we call this. So I love to use calamansi in my dishes and lime over lemon because it's something very easily available in Malaysia and beautiful and tastes also quite good.
Suitable to Malaysian mouth.
Yeah,
Right.
exactly. So basically all the things are done. Now we just have to wait for our otak-otak to be done. But maybe Hazim, you have any question for me?
Yeah, actually I have a question for you, Chef. Not a question, I just wanted to ask you about your experience in hotel industry or anything you can share to us for students.
Okay.
Experience.
I've been in this industry for about 10 years, including I mean like how your students are and I mean like get trained and all that. So I went to local college as well. So I studied culinary and then I furthered my studies in UK, Liverpool, and then when I came back to Malaysia, I started to work with Shangri-La groups of hotels for the past 7 years. So I've been work in Penang Shangri-La Resort and Penang Rasa Sayang Shangri-La Resort and Spa. So it's one of the resort under Shangri-La groups, and then I've been in working with Shangri-La Baotou in Inner Mongolia, China, for a short time. And then most of the time I spend in Shangri-La KL Traders Hotel. So it's totally a different environment where you study culinary and working in hotel line. I still remember when I was in college, we have about 40 students in my class, in my batch of doing this culinary course. And at the end of the day now, the people who currently still working in kitchen is, I think, less than four people.
Yeah, actually same with me. All of my
so that is how tough kitchen life is, because it's not tough in sense of work or whatsoever. Of course, it's tough. Every job has its difficulties, but the problem is people or students, when they study, they always imagine themselves like Gordon Ramsay or Jamie Oliver, what they see in the TV or what they see in the advertisement. The chef job is just to plating and do the finance work, but they don't know the hard work behind people are getting into that position, right? So I think the key and the most important encouragement or advice that I could give is be humble and ready to work hard, and it's tough. So after I came back from UK, I was working. One of the experience that I really want to share is I was working in the commissary kitchen for 6 months as a commis. So basically what I do every day is peeling the fruit, peeling onion, cleaning and washing vegetable for 6 months. Then my executive chef walked to me and asked me, "Are you sure you are graduate from UK?" And I say, "Yes." He said, "I couldn't believe someone that come with a bachelor degree willing to do all this work." So it's all about humbleness. It's all about taking things in a positive way and learning. So that is most important for people who want to pursue your career in kitchen industry and work as a chef. So I think that is the most important. Ready to work hard, ready to work like really, really crazy. It's not ever something that you see on the television or like advertisement. All that is only 1% of their life. You should really look into the 99% of the hard work behind.
All right, guys. I've got a couple of questions here from the audience.
Okay, sure.
First of all, Dave, about the omni meat. Someone wanted to know what else you can use it for. What sort of dishes?
Oh, actually, you can use that for any dishes that actually to replace meat, minced meat. So like you want to make meatball, or you want to make like like wonton, or anything that you actually use minced meat, you can replace that using this omni meat. Basically, it's a minced meat, all-purpose minced meat. Yeah.
Got it. And someone wanted to know how long you grill the otak-otak for.
It's about the same, about 10 to 15 minutes, and it's always depend on your fire as well as how hot it is, or even you can use oven. I just realized that halfway of my otak-otak, I accidentally offed my fire, so I just on it back again. Yeah.
So basically, our otak is ready.
Okay. Yeah, I believe it's ready as well.
Yeah.
Now,
Any other questions, Jackie?
Yes, a couple more. One for Chef Hazim. Someone wanted to know about FIM, whether you offer hobby courses, like just how to make rendang, or how to make like just the one dish.
FIM courses syllabus, we call it as a syllabus. We have a subject that we call it as a Asian cuisine. So rendang is one of the menu inside the Asian cuisine that we learn in semester 4. So basically, FIM providing the lesson about how to make a rendang. Yeah.
If they just want to learn how to make rendang without getting a certificate, can they do that?
Okay. Yeah, of course. We have a certificate.
But if you don't want the certificate, like you just want to do it as for fun, you want to learn how to make roti or something like that, can they go and learn that from FIM, or do they have to enroll in a certificate course?
In future, we can make a live video like this, like a live call. You can teach them how to make a rendang.
Okay, sure. So guys, make sure you sign up with us. All right, we'll bring the FIM chefs back to teach you how to cook all this. Okay.
Right.
Now, I think there was something else for Dave. Someone wanted to know whether you own a restaurant, Dave, and they wanted to come to Australia to look for you. I was thinking that Dave is not in Australia.
Currently, I don't own a restaurant, but I'm working with a group of doctors and nutritionists to provide whole food plant-based, veganized Malaysian food to Malaysian, and our mission is to make Malaysian healthier. So you can check out all the information at pbha.org. So you will get all the menus and recipes and what I'm selling, so you can subscribe to my meal plan. So that's one of it that I'm currently working on. Yeah. So far we don't have a restaurant, but soon we will announce a 5-star hotel that you can dine in for my food. Yeah.
There you go. And this is in Kuala Lumpur, right? Not in Australia.
Exactly.
Just to be clear.
But our business model is scalable. We will go all around the world soon.
Perfect. Okay. And guys, just a shout out for Tourism Malaysia. For those of you who are watching this from overseas, right? You're learning how to make Malaysian food while we're in this kind of travel restricted environment. But just so you know, there's nothing that compares to actually eating Malaysian food in Malaysia. Okay. And I speak as someone who used to own a Malaysian restaurant overseas. Okay. So something to keep in mind. And also just a shout out to our audience from Mat John. Guys, I'll let Dave is popular at Mat John. I'll let Dave say hello to your Mat John fans.
Hai semua warga, masak apa tak jadi hari ini. Saya rasa semalam pun chef ada share benda yang menjadi keko lah masa saya masak, dan kita memang bersemangat dan bermotivasi nak banyak lagi share resepi-resepi masakan Malaysia kita dalam grup Mat John, dan kita juga harap semua warga Mat John akan continue untuk menyokong kita dan tolong kita share semua live ni supaya lebih ramai orang mengenal masakan-masakan Malaysia. So sekali lagi terima kasih kepada semua warga Mat John. Masak apa tak jadi, tapi hari ini masak apa jadi ya. So otak-otak insyaAllah jadi, jangan tak jadi. Okay,
guys. I'll leave you alone for a bit, so you're still cooking.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'll come back towards the end.
I think Azim, the otak-otak should be done by now, so we can reveal. So the steam one. So let me take it out and yeah. So let us see. Let me take this one of these. So I'm going to just plate this on a plate. Two versions. One is the baked one, one is the steam one. So for the steam one, I'm just going to slightly cut it open like this. I don't want to unpack the normal way, so I'm just going to just going to bring this to a plate first. Okay, and then I'm just going to open it just like this. Oh, it's look gorgeous. Okay, so this is the steam one. So I'm going to do for the baked one now. So I'm going the baked one. I would like to open up. So this is packed. So I take the another one. Okay. Okay, cool. So you guys can see. It's very hot, huh? Let me see if I can just pull this over here. Oh yeah, it's very, very hot. So I'm going to open this. Oh yeah, it's quite hot. Okay. Okay, so one is steamed, one is baked. So both look moist and amazing. Unless it's straight direct on fire, it should be much drier. The otah-otak that we normally get in in Johor, in Muar. Muar is the place famous for otah-otak. So I'm just going to garnish with some turmeric leaf while it's really hot. So when the hot comes up with the turmeric leaf, the flavors will just dine in. Okay, and some fresh chilies just for some color and finesse. Okay, and some lime leaf, not lime leaf, some this calamansi lime. So, and you can even put whatever side, like some salads or anything. So basically that's how simple and amazing fancy otah-otak can be look like, a vegan version. So how is yours, Hazim, look like? Is that
Hazim's screen is just frozen at the moment. So let's have a look and see what happens when he comes back. Oops, okay. Are you back there, Dave? Can you see us? I've lost Dave and I've lost Hazim at the moment by the looks of it. Okay, let's add him back. Okay, you're back. All right, yeah, so we'll wait for Hazim to come back because his screen got frozen up a little bit. Now, Dave, I wanted to ask, because I noticed that Hazim did not wrap his grilled otah-otak with foil, but you did. When I make regular otah-otak, I don't wrap it in foil either before I grill it. Did you do that for a particular reason?
Oh, because the reason is I'm using this this pan, right? So I don't want the banana leaf really burnt all through, and then and I will lose the flavor of the banana leaf. If I'm directly going on fire, I think that should be fine because it doesn't require too long for me to cook it. But because it's on the pan, I believe it takes slightly longer time. That's why I wrapped it. If I have a griller, maybe I'll just go both sides for 5 minutes. I think it will be perfect. Yeah.
Sure. I know that when I made otah-otak, I used banana leaf, but in Malaysia, in Johor in particular, they use the coconut leaf for the grill. Yeah. Is there a difference in the flavor?
No, but it's definitely much drier. So when we open up, it's really like a fish cake that really dry and really have the char grill smell in it. So Actually, I really love that way of otak-otak because I'm growing up in that way. But because I don't really have a proper griller here, so that's the reason I use the steaming method.
Sure. Yes, we can hear you, Hazim.
Yeah,
Chef Hazim. Okay.
Okay, all right. So
cool. How did yours turn out?
Okay, all right. So instead of otak-otak, we have a different version, right? We use popiah skin roll. We roll it and then we deep frying it, and then so this is the. We use the same. Yeah, we use the same ingredients inside the spring roll, or we call it as a otak-otak, right?
Okay.
I've seen that done before. Like
People can try it using the popiah skin.
So how it's actually turned out just now? I mean, like in the banana leaf, when you open it, is that firm or actually not?
From the raw ingredient, we just put inside the popiah, popiah skin, and then we roll it. Okay, we roll it into the cylinder shape, and then about 5 to 6 minutes. Then we take it. Then it's ready to eat.
Okay. So how about the steam one?
The steaming one?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So basically, the steam one is doing right now. I just follow you.
Okay. So it's not done yet, or actually it's already done?
Okay, we're just having problems with hearing Hazim. Guys, by the way, people are asking how to get the recipe. You get that recipe and all our recipes by signing up at malaysianchefs.com/join today. What happens is you will get an email back with a login ID and password, and then you will get access to numerous collections of recipes by all 8 of us chefs. Okay, so we've got the collection of 8 recipes when you first sign up, and then you get access to EMAG 1 of all the recipes from Series 1, EMAG 2 from Series 2, and by the end of this week, you will all have access to EMAG 3, which is this series. Okay, all the recipes by all the chefs from this series. So make sure you sign up malaysianchefs.com/join today. And also, guys, go to YouTube and subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/Masters of Malaysian Cuisine. I know it's a long name, but YouTube does not allow us to change it. Dave, your otak-otak looks fantastic, right? So what has
actually, I'm really dying to try this out.
Go ahead.
Try.
Yeah, just make sure you have enough to take photos. Guys, we are so live.
That's why I make extra.
We are so live in MOMC that like the photos that you see in our EMAG are actually the photos of the food that we cook live, Wow, that looks fantastic.
Wow, it's a different version because it's really moist. And at the same time, it's dry at the outer side. The outer layer is dry, but inside it's really moist and really nicely done. I'm so proud of myself.
Now you can actually virtually have an otak-otak cookbook because Hazim's team made spring rolls from this, right? And you've got yours. You've got the steamed version, the grilled version, and they've got the spring roll version. And I've seen otak-otak, like leftover otak used in fried rice. So you can do otak-otak fried rice. Hey Hazim.
Wow. Hi.
Hey. So where are your dishes? So you got the spring rolls, and you have the other ones.
Atira dishes.
Yes.
Okay. You can see here.
Wow.
Aiman dishes.
Okay.
But the color is not bright as Chef Dave because we don't use any Kashmiri chilies powder.
Yeah.
Kashmiri chilies.
But I think that's perfect. That's perfectly done.
Yeah.
It's just that color because I always promote about this Kashmiri chili because not much people aware about there's the existence of this chili actually can really brighten up your sambal or whatever things that you do. You want a red color, really strong but not spicy, then go for Kashmiri chili.
Yep.
And Chef Hazim, it seems like you have a big fan club to rival Chef Amir from yesterday. A lot of people are big fans of yours.
Exactly.
Yeah. So it's very cool to see everyone from FIM being so supportive of these broadcasts. Thank you so much, guys. Anyone has any other questions? People are saying the color looks gorgeous, like melting in your mouth, and people think it looks beautiful, yummy. Someone says the popiah skin version looks interesting too.
Yep.
So wow. So that looks amazing.
Yeah. So
very cool.
You guys really made us go extra mile by innovating the vegan version of unseafood popiah.
Yeah. All right, guys. Any other questions? No one. All right. Chef Hazim, do you want to have any last words about this event?
Right. So I would like to say thank you to MOMC to inviting us FIM in this live session. Okay, to giving the opportunity to our student, to my student, okay, to making a otak-otak with Chef Dave, and also this is a good experience for them and a good knowledge for them in order to making a otak-otak in a vegetarian way, right? Instead of the normal otak-otak that you can see in Malaysia, right? So that's all. I think that's all from me. And thank you so much to Chef Dave and Jackie.
Yeah, thank you so much, Chef Hazim. Yeah, wonderful to meet you. Like I said, you have a lot of fans at FIM apparently. See from just reading the comments. Thank you so much, FIM. Thank you to all your viewers. Dave, any last words?
Just as well, thanks FIM to join us and collaborate to do this wonderful dish. And I would like to, let the people out there know that Malaysian food is, available in a vegan form now, and the vegan food scene in Malaysia is growing rapidly, and we can see many restaurants are booming, many business and products are coming to Malaysia these days. So I don't know which part of the world you are watching this from. I would like to invite you to come and enjoy the best, Malaysian food, regardless is whatever you are looking for. We have all the best food that you're dying for. That the best place to have is in Malaysia. So you can start your trip from, Johor to the north, as well as Sabah and Sarawak. So it's amazing, and we would like to thank Tourism Malaysia as well to, in supporting of what we are doing to promote this Malaysian food in the eyes of the world. And I think that's all about, and I'm really pleased and happy to share more recipes as well as, in upcoming series.
Yep. Great. Fantastic. Thank you again, guys. Don't forget, tomorrow we have another session. So we look forward to seeing you at the same time tomorrow. Thanks very much again, Chef Hazim, FIM. And thank you, Dave. And we will see everyone out with another clip from Tourism Malaysia. Ciao. Have a good night. Ciao.
Right.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Ha ha ha!